What I often had in my home were little charts. Children love ticking the little boxes in charts. And I remember my daughter Jessica. She called herself Pookie. So we made Pookie's pajama chart. So we had this little chart because every day when she'd come into the kitchen, I'd say, "Have you folded your pajamas?" If she said yes, I'd say, "We'll go and check." Now, it's very important, parents, that you come down very hard if a child lies. The Bible says lying lips are an abomination to God, but they that deal truly are his delight. And also in that same chapter, I think it's around Proverbs chapter 12, the Bible also says, even a child is known by their doings, whether they be pure and whether they be right. It seems a very easy thing for a child to lie. It's like they're getting out of having to work. So when I'd say to Jessica, "Have you put your pajamas away?" And she'd say yes, but I could tell by the look on her face I don't think she had. So I'd say, "Let's go and have a look." And we went in, and no, the pajamas are just thrown there. And I come down eye to eye and I say to her, "Sweetheart, that was not telling Mum the truth. And it's very important that you tell the truth." And I show in the Bible where they say lying lips are an abomination to God, but they that deal truly are his delight. So the Bible stories are beautiful to give them as guidelines. It gives them examples of children who were strong, honourable, always chose the right. Remember, it's a law of the mind that by beholding we become changed. By what the children are watching, what they're looking at, it's moulding their minds. Now, there must be a consequence for that. And I think it's important to also lay down early, you must always tell the truth. If you don't tell the truth, I will find out. And if you haven't told the truth, there will be a consequence. And I think it's a good idea that punishment fit the crime. So you have to work out what, it might be. Now you must fold up your pajamas and you must put them under the pillow. And I want you to come in and just sit on that little stool, and I want you to think about what you've done. Now, children hate sitting on stools. They just hate it. They want to be moving and going around, and maybe for a little 2- and 3-year-old, they hate that. Maybe for a 10-year-old, they don't mind sitting on a stool because it's not for long. So the punishment fit the crime, and also the punishment fit the age. That's where parents have to come together and see what they are united and happy with. But obedience and lying, they are things that must be dealt with, because if a child has been able to develop the lying, then you've got a big problem later on. But there's an excellent book, it's called Have a New Kid by Friday. You can get it in the Christian bookshop. Even my sister, who's an atheist, liked it and appreciated it. And he says, just teach the child from cause to effect. There must always be a consequence for every action. I found that when I made the Pookie's pajama chart and put it up above her bed, then if she ticked the box, and at the end of every week, if every box was ticked, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and on Sabbath, then on Sunday, she would get a gold star or a bright red star or something like that. Now, I only had to do that for probably about 2 months, and now Jessica's in the habit of folding up her pajamas under her pillow.